Australia has some great momentum now. Kambosos becoming champion. Sky Nicholson did her thing.
The Maloney brothers.
Liam Paro.
Yeah.
Why do you think that is, man? Why?
Look, we're a small little island, far from the rest of the world, but we work hard there, and we get every opportunity that's presented to us, and it's good that we have these stable of fighters now that are representing on the world scale, and I'm glad to be a part of this new era in Australian boxing.
What do you think's the best fight out there? You obviously
for myself
for Kambosos. What do you?
Oh, George.
Yeah.
Well, whoever makes more sense, man. There's Loma and Haney.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You think he beats either one of those guys?
Oh, it's a tough fight, but yeah, I'd say, it's a tough one. What he did against Teofimo was incredible, man, and all respect to that. But yeah, I think in the lightweight division especially, there's some hard fights out there. But if you can get the job done, that's just incredible, man.
George has spoke about the Marble Stadium, I think in Melbourne, if I'm not mistaken. Obviously, we saw the Pacquiao Horn fight out there in Australia, but what would it mean to have another fight of that caliber? In Australia, upwards of 50,000 people potentially in a stadium fight. What would that mean for Australian boxing?
Yeah, I think it's great for Australian boxing. Everyone's excited back in Australian boxing. And if I can get these straps to Australia as well and do a stadium like that'd be unreal.
I know you may have touched on it before I got here, but Charlo-Castano now obviously has a date May 14th. I'm sure you saw the first fight they had last summer. How do you see the rematch play out based on what you saw?
Yeah, I think, look, in my eyes, I think Castano wins. Just his work rate. But I think Charlie's in the right mindset, so anything can happen.
Does Charlo, with his height and athleticism, have more room to make adjustments than Castano?
Yeah, I think the adjustments could be made more from Charlo's side. He doesn't. His work rate's not as high as Castano. So, if you watch most of the rounds, Castano is dominating. It's Charlo's that's landing the cleaner and bigger shots.
I guess most importantly, are you going to show up to the fight and be attending to watch?
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, hopefully we can get ourselves there. It'll be good.
Tim, I don't know if you know this, but you have a great big Mexican fan base, and you finally have a story with the best Mexican ever.
Yeah.
So what can you tell to the Mexican fans? Because for us, the boxing is a religion.
Yeah. Well, look, the Mexican fans are crazy, man, and I absolutely love them. Some of my favorite fighters ever were Mexican. Julio Cesar Chavez. Loved watching. I was actually watching his fight today in the morning. It's great to have the support of the Mexicans. Hopefully, it's great.
It looks like any Mexican in your future, like a target?
Any fighter?
Fight with? In the future, any Mexican?
Who's there?
I mean, Munguia.
Munguia. Yeah. Took a few of his leftovers. Who else is there? That's it. Munguia in the future, man. At middleweight would be.
Fondor is Mexican American, right?
Mexican, kind of Uruguayan.
Right.
But could you share something that your father told you about the
Mexican
fight against Mexican boxers and
tough.
Of course Julio?
Yeah, tough, non-stop, and this heart.
And
the heart,
balls.
that's what I love about it, That's what most fighters these days don't have, is this and this.
This and this, right?
Yeah,
Formula for
the Mexicans do it. Mexicans do it.
That's where you got the left hook from the body from,
That's
right?
Yeah.
We saw with George, he basically had to travel all over to get to this point, right? To get the opportunities he got. He's made it clear, I went on the road, I did what I had to do. Now with you going on the road, is this something that mentally you're kind of preparing for? Like, I may have to be away from home fighting on the road for a while to get that title opportunity. Do you think, are you mentally prepared for that?
Yeah, man. This doesn't bother me, man. This is all sick, bro. This is what I live for. I got in Australia. We get a bit. We're in our comfort zone. We're at home. But yeah, this is mad, man. Even sparring at the main with the gym, and everyone's yelling, and this is mad. This is what I live for.
Have you ever heard of Minneapolis before your fight got announced?
Not really, man. But I've looked it up. It's nice and cold there.
Okay, I was gonna say, I hope you guys got some jackets.
Yeah, we definitely brought that. Yeah.
And Tim, how do you see that Canelo Bivol fight shaping out? How do you see that Canelo Bivol fight?
I reckon Canelo too strong. You know, his physicality, he's a monster.
How long will you be in the States before you head back?
How long will I be in the States? Man, I'll be on the plane straight back. You know, yeah, in and out, and then I'll come back later on.
Is Vegas going to be kind of your new training spot when you come to America? Or?
Oh look, we'll see. I love Vegas here. We got Dewey Cooper helps us out here, and we get good sparring, and you know everyone treats us real well here. So it's a good spot to be, good training facilities, and good camp here.
Do you have any memories being here as a kid? You know when?
Not really, man. I didn't really. I never used to come to my dad's fights, so yeah, I used to always watch it at home. That's how he was, you know, business, and then come back home. That's how I am.
Seems like that's how he is with you too, a little bit.
We're like old school, man. We're real old school. We're none of this. We're not bullshitters, you know. We're not all this flash and be someone you're not. I'm just being me, man. That's it.
Where'd that hunger come from? Because a lot of these guys, they come, you know, from nothing, and that's why they fight. Where's yours come from, Tim?
Man, I think when you grow up with a dad like mine, he was crazy, man. He was just so focused and driven, and you know I guess that type of life sort of came out to myself, and you know I'm ready to eat. You know I've never been given anything, so I've been always working hard for it.
Thanks, Tim.